Good morning children, Sai Ram. Children, in previous part we have already discussed the two ratio, that is the first one is solvency ratio and the second one is liquidity ratio. Today we will cover the two more ratio, that is activity ratio and profitability ratio. So first one, activity ratio. In this there are four formulas. The first one is inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold upon average inventory. The second is trade receivable turnover ratio. The formula is net credit sale upon average trade receivable. The third is trade payable turnover ratio. The formula is net credit purchases upon average trade payable. The fourth one is working capital turnover ratio. The formula is revenue from operation. It means net sale upon working capital. So start with the first one. The first is calculate inventory turnover ratio. In this, cost of revenue from operation, it means COGS is given 3 lakh, purchases 3,30,000, opening inventory is given 60,000, and the formula is for inventory turnover ratio is COGS upon average inventory. Now COGS means cost of goods sold, which is given in the question 3 lakh rupees. Now average inventory. Average inventory means opening inventory plus closing inventory. So here opening inventory is given 60,000, but closing inventory you have to find out. So first you have to find out the closing inventory. So let us start the question. See children, this is the formula for cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is equal to opening inventory plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. So you have to find out the closing stock, it means closing inventory. COGS is given in question, it is 3 lakh is equal to opening stock is also given, opening inventory is 60,000 plus purchases 3,30,000. Here direct expenses is not given, so leave it. Now minus closing inventory or closing stock. So find out the closing inventory. Closing inventory is equal to 3,90,000 minus 3 lakh is equal to 90,000. Now this is the value of closing inventory. Now apply the formula. You have to find out the inventory turnover ratio, and the formula is COGS upon average inventory. So for average inventory, the formula is opening inventory plus closing inventory upon 2. Opening inventory value is, opening stock value is 60,000. Closing value is 90,000. Divide by 2. It is equal to the 75,000. Now you have to find out inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold upon average inventory. So put the values. COGS value is given, it is 3 lakh upon average inventory value is 75,000. Now divide it and find out the value. So when you will divide, the answer is equal to 4. So it is 4 times. Always remember, inventory turnover ratio, answer will come in times. So answer is 4 times. Now see the solution. COGS, first you have to find out the closing stock. So apply the formula of COGS is equal to opening stock plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing stock. Now after that, average inventory you have to find out, that is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. After that, inventory turnover ratio, cost of goods sold upon average inventory, and answer will be in times. Now second question is, calculate trade receivable turnover ratio. Trade receivable turnover ratio formula is net credit sale upon average trade receivable. Now net credit sale, only credit sale you have to take. So in this question, cost of revenue from operation is given, it means COGS. So here I am writing cost of goods sold value, it is 3 lakh. Next is gross profit on cost 25%, cash sale 20% of total sale, opening debtor and closing debtor. Opening debtor and closing debtor you have to use for calculating average trade receivable. Now first of all you have to find out net credit sale. So for net credit sale, first of all you have to calculate total sale. So COGS is given, cost is given 3 lakh and profit is given on cost 25%. So calculate the gross profit on cost. So cost is 3 lakh, 25% of profit is, cost is 75,000. This is the gross profit. Now net sale, it means revenue from operation is equal to cost plus gross profit. So COGS is 3 lakh plus profit is 75,000. So it means net sale is 3,75,000. Now you have to find out the credit sale. So credit sale formula is total sale is equal to cash sale plus credit sale. Total sale is 3,75,000. Cash sale is given 20% of total sale. So 20% of total sale means 3,75,000 into 20%. So it is, calculate, 75,000 plus credit sale. Now credit sale is equal to 3,75,000 minus 75,000. It is equal to the 3 lakh. Now net credit sale value is done. It is 3 lakh. Now find out average trade receivable. Average trade receivable, average you have to calculate. So average trade receivable means opening debtor plus closing debtor divide by 2. Opening debtor is 50,000, closing debtor is 1 lakh, total is 1,50,000 divided by 2, it is 75,000. Now applying this formula, net credit sale, here trade receivable turnover ratio is equal to net credit sale is 3 lakh divided by 75,000 is equal to 4 times. Again answer will come in times. So answer is 4 times. Now next question is question number 4. Opening sundry creditor is 80,000. Opening bills payable is rupees 3,000. Closing sundry creditor rupees 1 lakh. Closing bills payable rupees 17,000. Purchases rupees 14,000. Cash purchases 5 lakh. Purchase return 1 lakh. Trade payable turnover ratio you have to calculate. And trade payable turnover ratio is net credit purchase upon average trade payable. Now children, first of all you have to calculate net credit purchases. Net credit purchases, for these purchases, cash purchases and purchase return is given. So let us start. See, the formula is trade payable turnover ratio is equal to net credit purchase upon average trade payable. Now you have to calculate net credit purchase. For this, total purchases is equal to cash purchases plus credit purchases. So here total purchases amount is 14 lakh minus purchase return 1 lakh, then it is equal to the net purchase. Cash purchases amount is 5 lakh plus credit purchase. This you have to calculate. Now it is 13 lakh minus 5 lakh is equal to credit purchase. So the credit purchase value is 8 lakh. And next is you have to calculate average trade payable. Average trade payable is same, opening creditor plus opening creditor plus closing creditor upon 2. But in this, bills payable is also given. See in the question, opening bills payable and closing bills payable is also given. So the formula is opening creditor plus opening bills payable plus closing creditor plus closing bills payable. These 4 things you have to add and divide by 2. For average you have to calculate divide by 2. Now opening creditor value is 80,000 and opening bills payable is 3,000. This is the opening value. Now closing value is 1 lakh plus 17,000. This is the closing value. Divide by 2. It is equal to the 1 lakh. When you will add, the answer is 1 lakh. Now you have to find out the trade payable turnover ratio. The trade payable turnover ratio formula is net credit purchase. Net credit purchase value you already find out, that is 8 lakh. Divide by average trade payable, it is 1 lakh. Now divide it, answer is 8 times. Answer will be in times. So children, you have completed the 3 formulas. The first one is inventory turnover ratio, second is trade receivable turnover ratio, and the third one is trade payable turnover ratio. All 3 ratio will come in times. Now next is current asset rupees 9 lakh, revenue from operation rupees 30 lakh, current liability rupees 3 lakh, sales return rupees 50,000, and you have to calculate the working capital turnover ratio. Now working capital turnover ratio formula is revenue from operation upon working capital. Or if revenue from operation means net sale, if net sale is not given in the question, then you have to take COGS. COGS means cost of goods sold, cost of revenue from operation, divide by working capital, and working capital formula is current asset minus current liability. Answer will come in times. So here current asset is given, revenue from operation is given. So revenue from operation is given, sales return is also given. You can find out the net net sale, and current asset and current liability is given. You can find out the working capital. Now working capital turnover ratio will come in times. So let us start. See children, formula is working capital turnover ratio is equal to net sale upon working capital. Net sale, the other name for net sale is revenue from operation. Now in the question, revenue from operation is given 30 lakh and here sales return is also given 50,000. Sales return is also given 50,000, but do not subtract from revenue from operation, because revenue from operation is already net sale. It means sales return is already deducted. So sales return value you have to write down 30 lakh. Okay. Now working capital. Working capital you have to calculate. The formula for working capital is current asset minus current liability. Current asset value is given 9 lakh minus current liability value is given 3 lakh. So it is equal to 6 lakh. Working capital is 6 lakh. Divide it and answer will come in times, that is 5 times. Okay. Always remember, revenue from operation means net sale. It means sales return is already deducted from this revenue from operation. Now next is profitability ratio. In profitability ratio there are 5 types of ratio. The first one is gross profit ratio. The formula is gross profit upon revenue from operation into 100. Operating ratio, operating cost into 100 upon revenue from operation. Here operating cost means cost of goods sold plus operating expenses. Operating expenses means like selling expenses, administration expenses. The next is operating profit ratio. Operating profit ratio formula is operating profit upon net sale into 100. The next one is net profit ratio. Net profit ratio formula is net profit into 100 upon net sale. Next is return on investment. The formula is net profit before interest, tax and dividend into 100 upon capital employed. So under this ratio you have to learn 5 formulas and note down in your fair notebook. So let us start the question number 5. In this, cash sale are 25% of total sale, purchases 6,90,000, credit sale 6 lakh, excess of closing inventory over opening inventory 50,000. You have to calculate gross profit ratio. See children, you have to calculate gross profit ratio. Gross profit ratio, and the formula for gross profit ratio is gross profit upon revenue from operation or net sales into 100. Now you have to calculate for this gross profit and net sale. So first we will find out the sale. Here cash sale is given 25% of total sale. Cash sale is given 25% of total sale. So let the total sale be X and cash sale is equal to 25% of total sale. So 25 upon 100 into X. It means 1 upon 4X. Now the formula for total sale is equal to cash sale plus credit sale. Total sale is X, we have already assumed. Cash sale we have already find out, X upon 4 plus credit sale is given, that is 6 lakh. Now take the LCM and solve. It is 24 lakh upon 4. Now this 4 cross multiply, 4x is equal to x plus 24 lakh. Now next is 4x minus x, it is equal to the 3x, upon 24 lakh. Now x is equal to, divide by 3, it is 8 lakh. So x means total sale. Now total sale value is 8 lakh. Okay. So children, now you have to find out gross profit. So for gross profit, sale is done. The formula for gross profit is equal to net sale minus COGS, cost. Sale minus cost is equal to profit. Now net sale done, you have to calculate the COGS. So for cost of goods sold, the formula is, you can apply the formula opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock, or you can apply this formula purchases plus change in inventory. Here change in inventories means opening stock minus closing stock. But look at the question. In the question, axis of closing inventory over opening inventory is given. It means closing inventory axis over opening inventory, it is given 50,000. But here you have to take opening stock minus closing stock. So this value you can take in negative. Now for calculation of COGS, you can take purchases minus change in inventories. So purchases value is 6,90,000. Change in inventory minus 50,000. It is equal to the 6,40,000. This is COGS. Now apply this formula and find out the gross profit. So gross profit is equal to net sale. We have already find out 8 lakh minus 6,40,000. It is equal to 1,60,000. Now formula for gross profit ratio is equal to gross profit upon revenue from operation means net sale into 100. Now answer is 20%. Divide it. So answer is 20%. Gross profit ratio you have to write down in percentage. Answer is 20%. Now next question is calculate operating ratio. In this cost of revenue from operation, it means COGS is given. Revenue from operation means net sale is given, and operating expense is 40,000. Now formula for operating ratio is operating cost upon net sale into 100. Operating cost. Now how you have to find out the operating cost? Operating cost you have to calculate by adding cost of goods sold plus operating expenses upon net sale into 100. Now cost of goods sold is given 6 lakh. Operating expenses are also given 40,000. Divide by net sale. Here revenue from operation is given 8 lakh into 100. Calculate it. 6,40,000 upon 8 lakh into 100. Now multiply and divide. It is 80%. So operating ratio answer is 80%. One more thing. Operating ratio plus operating profit ratio is equal to 100. Here you have to add the percentage. If operating ratio you have already find out and you have to find out operating profit ratio, then it is equal to the 100%. Like here in this question, in question number 6, the operating ratio percentage is 80%, and if you have to find out the operating profit ratio, then you can subtract 100 minus 80. It means the percentage is 20%. So operating ratio plus operating profit ratio always equal to the 100. Now next children, question number 7. Question number 7 is revenue from operation 4,50,000, gross profit 25% on cost, operating expenses 22,500. You have to calculate operating profit ratio. So operating profit ratio formula is operating profit upon net sale into 100, and operating profit you have to calculate net sale minus operating cost. For operating cost here no value is given, so first you have to calculate the value of operating cost. The formula for operating cost is COGS plus operating expenses, and in question operating expenses is given 22,500, but COGS is not given, so COGS you have to calculate. Now for COGS, here revenue from operation, it means net sale is given 4,50,000. This is the net sale value. Now gross profit 25% on cost, gross profit on cost 25%. So let the cost be X, and gross profit on cost is X into 25%. It means X upon 4. Now the formula for gross profit is equal to net sale minus COGS. So gross profit value you have already done, X upon 4. Net sale is given 4,50,000 minus COGS is X. Now this X you can take here, left side, it will become plus. Take the LCM, 4, it is X plus 4X, 4,50,000. Now this is 5X is equal to this 4, cross multiply with the 4,50,000, and what is the answer? Multiply it. 5X is equal to 18 lakh. 4 multiplied by 4,50,000. The answer is 18 lakh. Now divide by 5. The answer is 6 lakh. 3,60,000. Now this X value will come. X is cost of goods sold. Now you have the value of cost of goods sold 3,60,000 plus operating expenses 22,500. Now this you can add, and after that you have to find out the operating profit. Now operating profit is net sale is 4,50,000 minus operating cost. So here operating cost is 500 382500. Now subtract it, and the answer is, for operating cost the answer is 67,500. This is the operating profit. Now you have to find out the operating profit ratio. So operating profit you have already done 67,500 upon net sale. Net sale is 4,50,000 into 100, and the answer is 15%. So overall you have to find out the operating profit. So for operating profit, one formula you have to learn, that is net sale minus operating cost. And operating cost formula you already know, that is COGS plus operating expenses. And in this question, cost of goods sold is not given. So first calculate cost of goods sold. So from cost of goods sold you can find out the operating cost. In this way you have to solve this question. Now the next and the last question is revenue from operation 8 lakh, gross profit 25%, operating ratio 90%, non-operating expenses 4,000, non-operating income 44,000. You have to calculate net profit ratio. And net profit ratio formula you already know, that is net profit upon net sale into 100. So here net sale is already given, that is 8 lakh. Net profit you have to calculate. For net profit the formula is operating profit plus non-operating income minus non-operating expenses. Now in the question non-operating expenses and income both are given, but operating profit you have to calculate. So for operating profit, here no information is given, only operating ratio is given, that is 90%. So you know that operating profit ratio plus operating ratio is equal to 100%. Now operating profit ratio is equal to 10%. 100 minus 90%, it is equal to 10%. So operating profit ratio is 10%. Calculate the operating profit from revenue from operation. So let us start. See, operating ratio is equal to net profit upon net sale into 100. Operating net profit you have to calculate, and the formula is operating profit plus non-operating income plus minus non-operating expenses. These two are given, you have to calculate operating profit. So for this only percentage is given, so apply the percentage. Operating profit ratio plus operating ratio is equal to 100%. Now operating profit ratio is equal to 100 minus, what is the value of operating ratio? It is given, see, 90% is given, so deduct the 90%. So answer of operating profit ratio is 10%. This is the ratio. Now you have to calculate operating profit. So for operating profit, this ratio you have to apply on revenue from operation, and revenue from operation is given 8 lakh. So 10% of 8 lakh is 80,000. Now this is the operating profit. Now you can apply this profit in this formula for finding the net profit. Operating profit 80,000 plus non-operating income. Non-operating income is 44,000 and minus non-operating expenses, that is 4,000. Now calculate, and answer is equal to the 1,20,000. Okay. Now you can apply the formula net profit ratio is equal to net profit. Now net profit is 1,20,000 divided by net sale. Here net sale is already given 8 lakh into 100. Now the answer is 15%. Profitability ratio will always come in percentage. Activity ratio always come in times. This thing you have to remember. Now children, today we have finished this chapter. In next video we will do the next chapter, that is the last chapter of this book, cash flow statement. Till now you have to solve all the questions of your book in your fair notebook. Thank you. Sai Ram.